trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Oh, the ball's out on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shakes off the defender, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this 1st down.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really...
Golden Gophers will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Running inside, it's Taylor. Oh, it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Tulane right back to the line. To the air, it's Bailey. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Sprinting away. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. Once he got some room, it was over. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
On the return, it's Cobb. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He's past the marker. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup with the defense. Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him, just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
3rd and long right here. Pulls it. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Great job by the back on the option.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Taylor has it. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Tulane right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd and long here. Moving the pocket, it's Bailey. They're all over him. Hauls it in. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Hits inside. It's Allen. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Sticks it in his belly. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Straight ahead, it's Taylor. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Escapes the pressure to his right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Give him 6. Touchdown, Green Wave. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One final play before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Dropping back, it's Brady. Look out! Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they turn it into a defensive score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Bringing it back. And the returner will be knocked down. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7. And the ball is free on the pitch. Touchdown, Green Wave. The defense